talk on customer insights, I was actually thinking what could be the basis of the discussion and what could be a framework for what could be discussed all through the day. There are a couple of things that have crossed my mind. One, many things have changed since we started iMint, which happens to be in the loyalty marketing space. We sown the seeds of it way back in 2003 and 2004, and many things have changed. For example, we're in the midst of retail evolution. Innovations are taking place all across the retail landscape as well as the mobile landscape. Mobile itself is really changing the way we all do various things, especially the way the smartphones are being adopted in the marketplace. But that's on one side, right, where many things are changing, change is happening everywhere. Then I said, okay, fair enough. From a pure marketing perspective, how we do marketing obviously is changing given the role of technology to a large degree, whether it is Google, Facebook, how they keep track of personalized information, how some of us who are trying to bridge the digital and the physical world, how we are trying to do marketing. And we also have this new business models around Groupon, where they're actually trying to get discounts of the day, discounts of the hour, and how they're trying to promote sales for retailers. But one thing that really didn't change, I don't think it has changed ever in the last, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, which is majority of the profits for any business, whether it's a retailer, whether it is a telecom, it doesn't matter. Majority of the profits always come from those minority of the customers, right? Going back to the Murphy's Law of 80-20 rule, right? 80% of the profits come from 20% of the customers. Then that begs the fundamental question. How do you identify the so-called best customers who actually drive the profits of the business, right? I mean, that's a golden marketing adage that really has never changed, right? That, in fact, was the basis of how we started our firm way back in 2003 and 2004. And I thought perhaps, what could it be? The topic would be, how do I derive insights out of loyalty data? You can have as much data as you want, but unless you have insights, and how those insights actually become the backbone of your retail plans and strategies, it has no meaning. So I thought perhaps based on our experience in India and through our group companies globally, share with you some of the lessons and some of the examples which can kind of enlighten you into what can be done, especially given that we are at an inflection point in the retail landscape in India. Are we ready in India for the customer-centric retailing? First and foremost, the way I would like to define customer-centric retailing is it's about using insights to drive retail strategies as well as plans, right? Why do we believe? We are at a vantage point where we work with several businesses. We have been keeping track of some of these issues. I believe there are four really key drivers that the way we have been seeing. First and foremost, there has been insane growth, perhaps even unprofitable growth over the last 5-6 years, specific to retail. And of course, you're beginning to see some of that in the telecom space in the last 2 years or so with, to a large degree, the growth is driven fundamentally around acquisition, right? No one really cared about profits until the markets really melted down way back, I guess, 2.5 years ago now.